Hi, and welcome to Hook Eat Up. I'm on a quest to get to 1,000 subscribers, and from what I hear, that's when YouTube actually starts to take you seriously. So if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe below, comment below, and let me know what you think. For today's dish, I'm going to try to get fancy. By fancy, I mean I'm going to make a tuna tartare right here in my kitchen, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So for this recipe, you're going to need quite a few ingredients. You're going to need soy sauce, sriracha chili sauce, sesame seed oil, 3 ounces of tuna, I'm using yellowfin tuna, half of 1 scallion, just the green side, half of a cucumber, 1 teaspoon minced fresh ginger, 1 teaspoon sesame seeds, half a lemon, and wonton wrappers cut into diagonals. If you don't have wonton wrappers, you could use a egg roll sheet and cut it up as well, and you can find that at your local Asian market. Now to get started, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my tuna back into the fridge because you want it to stay cold. As it warms up, it gets fishier and fishier. You don't want that. The first thing I'm going to do is deep fry the wonton wrappers. So in a medium skillet, I'm going to bring some oil up to frying temperature. So now that the oil is nice and hot, I'll be adding the wonton triangles and frying them until golden brown and crispy. And here's how they look when they're ready. I'll be separating that and letting them drain on a dish to the side. Now that the wonton chips are fried and draining, we can get started on the rest of the prep. First, I want to get some thin slices of cucumber. I'm using a mandolin so that each slice is perfect. We're going to be using this as a garnish. Next, we're going to finely chop the greens of the scallion. Back into the bowl. Next is dicing up the tuna. I've already sliced these out, so I'm just going to slice them in half. About a 1/4 inch thick each strip. Then again, 1/4 inch. Make sure you use a sharp knife so you're not smashing the tuna. Remember, you don't want to handle this too much, because if you heat up that tuna, it's going to start tasting gross. Now, yellowfin tuna has this brighter pink color. Bluefin tuna is that deeper red. I like both, so I use both. Now that the tuna is cut, it's time to season it and get the flavor right where we want it to be. I'm going to grab a bowl. In goes the tuna, scallions, ginger, sesame seeds, about 2 teaspoons of soy sauce, teaspoon of sesame seed oil drizzled over everything, and a squeeze of chili sauce. You're gonna stir that up, get it coated and everything combined. You don't want to stir too vigorously, just have it turned over and tossed nicely. It's gonna spread out all the flavors and get all the tuna coated. That sesame seed oil always brings it to life. Now what we're gonna do with the lemon is we're gonna just zest some of the lemon peel. Get a little citrus note in there. Again, toss just a bit. So I prepped in advance to make this dish, and I had my avocados in the fridge. I forgot to include half a diced avocado in the original ingredients. So here's the avocados. What we're gonna do is add just a few drops of lemon to the avocados and give that a pretty soft stir. I'm gonna add a little salt. Just gonna add a little touch of salt to the avocado just so it's salted throughout. And pretty much what I've done here is isolated flavors that would be in a traditional ponzu sauce. So I have the citrus notes in the avocado, I have the citrus peel in the tuna, and there's soy sauce in there. So all those flavors that would be found in a traditional ponzu are also going to be featured in this dish, but separated out. So now that I have all my ingredients prepped, it's time to plate. I'm going with a longer rectangular dish, and then I'm going to grab my tuna mix. Again, one last stir, just to make sure everything is sitting just right. In goes the tuna. Pressing it down right into the circular cup there. Then the avocados right on top. I'm going to press that down so that creates a nice firm base. Now, this is something I'm trying for the first time. Figured it might look kind of cool. So I'm taking the sliced cucumbers and just putting them around the edge here in a circular fashion. It's gonna extend slightly over the edge. Almost like a flower. Now I'm gonna take the entire dish and I'm gonna center the dish on top of the tuna. See how I'm gonna finesse this here. Tap it to loosen it and lift. Okay, now I'm gonna take my wonton chips. Here's 1, 2. Go for a third really pointy one. 3. As always, you know I like to drink with my meals. And since I messed up the symmetry of this dish, I have a solution. I'm gonna put down 2 cucumbers right on the plate. I'm gonna set a shot glass on each so it doesn't move around too much. And then I'm going for my sake. So for the sake, I went with Ozeki Nigori Cloudy Sake. It's an unfiltered sake, which means that the rice is still inside of it and gives it a cloudiness, but also a richer texture. And there you have it, tuna tartare in the comfort of your own kitchen. If you're not already a subscriber to Hook Eat Up, make sure you subscribe by clicking that button down there, and let me know what you thought about this recipe in the comments below. Thank you very much for visiting. Take care.